Also this afternoon out of the East Bay, a family asking for help in finding the dogs that they say are responsible for the death of their beloved 11-year-old Yorkie. Crowd 4's Teresa Stasio shares their story.
Quick walk before we go to church.
On Monday, Jim Thompson sharing his pain. He also shared his family's ring camera, showing him leaving with 11-year-old Yorkie, Benji, one morning earlier this month.
I went out, just walking down the street, and all of a sudden there were 3 dogs surrounding us.
That's when Thompson says 3 dogs came out of nowhere. This is surveillance video from a neighbor showing 3 dogs in the neighborhood.
Jumping and, trying to attack him and whatnot. So I tried to grab him and run a little bit away so he'd decide what to do. And then I fell on the sidewalk or on the street. And that's when I broke my arm.
Okay, and I was petting him on my car seat, telling him, I'll get you some help.
Candy Thompson, Jim's wife, says the neighbor rushed over to deliver the news that Benji and Jim had been hurt. Jim went to the hospital, Candy to the vet.
I never thought that it was going to end that way.
Thompson says that the vets tried to save Benji, but the attack was too brutal.
They did x-rays. They said he had 7 broken ribs on one side. He had punctures. So he was in his vest that he wears with his leash and his collar. And the punctures were causing air to come out so they could hear hissing. And then they were worried about the trachea, too. And
that was 2 weeks ago.
The first day we adopted him from the shelter, he was just amazing. And I've had other pets, but not like him.
The family put flyers up around the neighborhood. At some locations, her daughter says someone tore the posters down.
And I'm not eating well. I'm not sleeping well. I wake up and I think he's in my bed and totally in shock.
My concern is that what if this happened to somebody else? Because there's children, and there's a school just down the street, and these 3 dogs, they get together. They're like, they get angry and they get hurt somebody real quick.
Candy and Jim both say that they're speaking up so that this doesn't happen again, and they're working with authorities. In Antioch, Teresa Stasio, Crowd 4 News.